You haven't got much mustard on that one either. That is pathetic.
Hang on, I've got to put this in.
See, the camera refuses to focus on that. It's ashamed of you.
It is a shameful amount of English.
So sometimes people try to tell me that beer isn't political, but I don't think there's ever a time where beer hasn't been political, and this year more so than ever. But I never thought that Scotch Eggs were political, but apparently they are. So we're doing a cultural reference, Brad. How rare is that for us?
I know, right? We're hot on the pulse of last week's news. It's taken that long. We wanted to film this a little bit earlier, but we had some other stuff going on.
And also we struggled to actually get hold of some Scotch Eggs.
These things, how much has the market gone up?
The market has gone up 26%.
Crazy.
Since the food minister of the UK, let's fill in the people who aren't in the UK, said that these things count as a substantial meal. So currently in the UK, in Tier 2 rules, which is what most people in the UK are in.
Yes.
Do it again, love it. You can only have pints, alcohol in a pub with a substantial meal. So obviously then people were like, what does a substantial meal even mean?
Yes. It was Gove, wasn't it? Someone said to him, is a Scotch egg a substantial meal?
Well, no, somebody said to the food minister.
Right.
Is a Scotch egg a substantial meal? And he went, yes. And then Gove went, no.
This is a big Scotch egg I've got in my hands. Is that a substantial meal?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably a starter.
And then had to backtrack and go like, actually it is. So it feels like somebody said Scotch egg is a full meal, and then the government's had to change all of its rules to fit what that guy said.
You couldn't make it up, really. In a year of stuff you
did.
couldn't make up. Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, Scotch eggs, hey? Apparently maybe a sandwich doesn't cut the mustard. But
Strong.
Yeah, a Scotch egg does.
Video already. So we thought we'd do a little silly video for all those people in Tier 2 or around the world that now know what a Scotch egg is, to tell you what best beers to match. Ooh. So the Scotch egg, it is a classic British pub snack, right?
Oh, without a doubt, mate. Scotch egg or a sausage roll. Classic.
Yeah, absolutely. Or a pork scratching.
Pork scratching, ooh.
But I mean, this is probably my favourite kind.
Yeah.
Partly because of its substantialness.
Yes.
But also because it's a balanced meal. It's not just substantial, it's balanced.
You've got your protein in there.
More protein.
Your bread in there. It's got carbs and protein, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And mustard, which I'm pretty sure is a food group.
It has to be, right?
So if you don't know what Scotch egg is, it is a boiled egg encased in a spiced mixed sausage.
Ooh.
And then coated in breadcrumbs and deep fried.
So what it is, basically, is a canny Scotsman went, this egg's kind of round. I wonder what would happen if I covered this meaty egg in some actual meat.
See, I'm glad you raised that, because it's got nothing to do with Scotland.
Whoa.
They don't even know why it's called a Scotch egg.
But they love deep frying stuff as well.
They do love deep frying stuff, so, you know, I'm sure with the name or with the deep frying, they have much affinity for it up there.
Yeah.
But as far as they know, like there was a butcher's, I think, in the north of England that tried to claim that it was named after them because they were called Scott and Sons. Not true, because there's references from nearly a century beforehand.
There's references from the Doomsday Book.
Well, no, not quite that far. I think it might be Whitby claim they invented it, and theirs used to be covered in fish paste.
Oh, yuck.
Then the Algerians claim that they did it and brought it to England, and then also it's possibly from India. So we were sending beer out, and they were sending us Scotch eggs back. So nobody really knows, but it's become a British staple.
Whoever invented it, it's a thing of genius.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest, it's a bit like an arancini ball, or in a way that not really.
We fucked up an arancini is essentially what a Scotch egg is.
They just thought we'll do an arancini ball, we'll put an egg in the middle.
Absolutely. Anyway, we've been criticised on our Brewdog video for not actually drinking the beer until 11 minutes in. So let's eat a Scotch egg, and then we've got some traditional British ales, and we're going to pick which one is best to go with.
Don't have to ask me twice, mate.
How much mustard are you putting on yours?
Very little amount. I'm going to start small.
Me too. No, I'm putting plenty on.
This is, oh my God. There's something incredibly satisfying about a Scotch egg. In a way that a pasty or a banana is fully packaged. You don't need to put it in any other packaging.
Cool, yeah.
The format of it is perfect.
So another argument for where it came from
Mining.
is Fortnum and Mason claim that they invented it as a snack for travellers leaving London. So it was exactly that. It came and you could eat with your hands while holding the reins. So that's another argument. But that's what it's all about, and it's also why it's great in the pub, because it's hand food. You don't need a knife and fork, put it down, get a drink. You just like... So, right, what we've got here is we've got an amazing porter from Howling Hops, a great brewery in East London, who also own this pub, the Southampton Arms, my local, the best pub in the world.
Maybe.
Beautiful roasty porter. Then we've got a classic traditional bitter from Neen Valley in Wales, who currently can't buy any alcohol in pubs, so
Thanks,
stay
Wells.
strong.
We'll take it.
And then we've got a beautiful... I assume an American style pale from Abbeydale in Sheffield. Which one do you think is going to work best?
Something a bit toasty in the porter, maybe.
All right, you go porter. I'll try the bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, juicy and caramelly.
Mine's incredibly coffee and. Mine's pretty good. It's not quite. I wouldn't say it's singing. It's not alive, but the sort of roastiness of that is working all right.
A nice addition.
Yeah, but it's also making it taste like it's a bit burnt, which maybe isn't. A good attribute.
Mine is adding, that Maillard thing. It's adding that caramel thing that we all crave. It's adding to that because obviously not a Maillard happy here. There will be on the bread, but the meat itself is almost kind of steamed within that deep frying process.
I'm going to try a bit of yours because it sounds like a much better combo.
That's a beautiful beer.
Yeah.
Better?
That sweetness is making it sing, it's lifting it.
I prefer the porter.
Oh, you do?
Especially with the mustard. Mustard would wipe everything out, but the porter cuts through.
Maybe that's it. I didn't have much mustard on my last bite.
You haven't got much mustard on that one either. That is pathetic.
Hang on, I've got to put this in.
See, the camera refuses to focus on that. It's ashamed of you.
It is a shameful amount of English. It's English mustard, Johnny.
Yeah.
I've already got a slightly sniffly nose. This is going to do me in. It's pretty cold out here in the UK right now.
It is freezing. Literally freezing.
Okay, I'm going to try it again with
mustard on it.
Yeah.
Better?
Who would have thunk it, eh? I mean, I'm all about the condiments, so it makes sense.
Thunder Monster. Right, I'm going to try the pale because, let's be honest, most people in good pubs like this are drinking American pale ales.
Yeah.
So we need to know if it can work. So this is from Abbeydale, who make amazing funky beers, amazing New England IPAs, but also their whole heritage is classic British brewing. It's from Sheffield. It's just like one of the big cask capitals of the UK.
Yeah, big time.
Maybe not American pale, maybe a British pale. Ooh, elderflower and honey. That's all I get from that. So more classic British ingredients there.
Yeah, definitely.
Along with plenty of mustard. I think it's going to be too delicate. I think you do need some
It
coloured,
is with that amount. Bloody hell.
malts. I didn't know you were a mustard wuss.
Come on. I'm pretty good with the hot sauces. I'm just not. I'm a little bit unsure of the English mustard sometimes.
I already know this match isn't going to work.
Yeah, the egg, the mustard, the egg is just overpowering it.
The bitterness cuts through okay, so that's right, but just all that malt loveliness is gone. So, there's the lesson. If you want to match your Scotch eggs with your substantial meals, you need to get a little bit of coloured malt in there. So go for, even if it's an amber lager, like a Brooklyn lager,
Yeah.
or smaller, more independent if you can, or if you want to go for a full bitter, or roastiness, particularly if you've got mustard, that's great. I think we should see this as an opportunity. Okay, so the government has made up the rules, and we can use this as an opportunity to support small regional cask brewers in the UK. So they're the guys that are struggling the most as a result of COVID, because lots of them didn't even bottle or can. Everything went into pubs. So now that the pubs are open, we should be supporting as much as we possibly can the guys that really rely on those pubs. So Neen Valley, Abbeydale to some extent, Howling Hops, they've got lots of outlets, but they're still making traditional British-style beers, which can suffer as a result of this pandemic.
So your message basically is walk past the can fridge.
Just
Walk
for
past the
now,
keg.
drink your cans at home, and when you come to the pub, drink cask, because it needs you.
I'll drink to that.